I, 32, have been best friends with Sarah, 31, ever since we were in high school. We have always been there for each other through thick and thin, sharing our deepest secrets and supporting each other through life's ups and downs. Our bond was unbreakable, or so I thought. Sarah had always dreamed of having a family of her own, so when she found out she was pregnant, I was overjoyed for her. I helped her decorate the nursery, threw her a baby shower, and was there by her side throughout her entire pregnancy. I couldn't wait to meet her little bundle of joy and spoil him rotten like an honorary aunt. However, when Sarah went into labor, things took a turn for the worst. She experienced complications during childbirth, and despite the doctor's best efforts, she tragically passed away, leaving behind her newborn son without a mother. My heart shattered into a million pieces at the news of her passing, but my maternal instincts kicked in when I saw the baby for the first time. As I held the tiny baby in my arms, I couldn't bear the thought of him growing up without a mother. I knew in my heart that I had to step in and raise him as my own. It was an impulsive decision, born out of grief and love for Sarah, but deep down, I knew it was the right thing to do. I didn't tell anyone about my plan to raise Sarah's baby as my own. I simply packed up his things from the hospital, brought him back to my apartment, and started my new life as a single mom. I quit my job to focus on taking care of him full-time, pouring all of my love and attention into this little boy who had lost so much in his short life. At first, everything seemed to be going smoothly. The baby, whom I named Michael after Sarah's late father, brought so much joy and light into my life. I felt like I was finally fulfilling Sarah's dream of having a family, even if it was under unconventional circumstances. But soon enough, reality came crashing down on me. Sarah's mother, who had been named as Michael's legal guardian in Sarah's will, was devastated when she found out what I had done. She demanded that I return the baby to her immediately, citing legal reasons and threatening to involve the authorities if I didn't comply. I was torn. On one hand, I understood where Sarah's mother was coming from. She had just lost her daughter, and now she was at risk of losing her grandson as well. But on the other hand, I couldn't bear the thought of giving up Michael. He was my whole world now, and I couldn't imagine my life without him. As tensions escalated between Sarah's mother and me, friends and family members took sides. Some supported my decision to raise Michael as my own, while others condemned me for defying Sarah's final wishes and taking matters into my own hands. I tried to reason with Sarah's mother, offering to co-parent Michael with her and involve her in his upbringing as much as possible. But she refused to listen, insisting that I had no right to keep him away from his rightful family. Our once rock-solid friendship had crumbled, leaving a gaping hole in my heart. As the days turned into weeks and the weeks turned into months, the situation only grew more complicated. Sarah's mother took me to court, seeking custody of Michael and painting me as an unfit mother who had kidnapped her grandson. The legal battle was draining both emotionally and financially, but I refused to back down. Update: the court case took a toll on my mental health as I struggled to prove that I was acting in Michael's best interests. The judge ordered a psych evaluation to determine my fitness as a parent, and I was forced to relive the trauma of losing Sarah all over again. Sarah's mother used every piece of evidence against me, trying to tear me down and take Michael away from me. The day of the final custody hearing arrived, and tensions were at an all-time high. Sarah's mother and I sat on opposite sides of the courtroom, both of us anxiously awaiting the judge's decision. As the gavel fell, my heart sank. The judge ruled in favor of Sarah's mother, granting her full custody of Michael and ordering me to hand him over immediately. I felt like my world had come crashing down around me. Michael was ripped from my arms, his cries echoing in my ears as he was taken away to live with Sarah's mother. I had lost the baby I had come to love as my own, and I didn't know how to go on without him by my side. As I sit here now, alone in my empty apartment, I can't help but wonder if I made the right decision. Was I wrong to steal my best friend's baby and raise him as my own? Did I cross a line that should never have been crossed? Am I the asshole for trying to give Michael a better life, even if it meant breaking the law and defying his grandmother? I don't have the answers to these questions, but one thing is for certain. The bond between friends can be tested in ways we never imagined, and sometimes, love isn't enough to conquer all. As I pick up the pieces of my shattered life, I can only hope that one day Michael will understand why I did what I did, even if it means losing him forever. Sarah's mother wasted no time in cutting off all contact between me and Michael. Any attempts I made to reach out to her were met with silence and hostility. I was left with only memories of my time spent with Michael, replaying in my mind like a broken record, haunting me with what could have been. As the days turned into weeks, the loneliness and grief threatened to swallow me whole. I found myself unable to function without Michael by my side, his absence like a gaping hole in my heart. I tried to distract myself with work and social activities, but nothing could fill the void left by his absence. Meanwhile, Sarah's mother seemed to revel in her newfound role as Michael's guardian. She posted pictures on social media of their happy moments together, the two of them smiling and laughing as if I had never existed in their lives. It felt like a knife through my heart every time I saw those posts, a constant reminder of the son I had lost. I couldn't shake the guilt that consumed me, wondering if I had made a mistake in trying to raise Michael as my own. Had I been selfish in my actions, putting my own desires above what was truly best for him? The doubt gnawed at me day and night, leaving me with sleepless nights and endless tears. The legal battle had drained me of all my resources, both emotional and financial. I was left with nothing but regret and sorrow, the weight of my actions bearing down on me like a heavy burden. I couldn't escape the guilt that consumed me, a constant reminder of the choice I had made and the consequences I now had to face. As time passed, the wounds of losing Michael began to heal, but the scars remained. I tried to move on with my life, to find solace in the memories we had shared together. But no amount of time or distance could erase the pain of losing him, the ache of his absence a constant presence in my life. Eventually, I received an unexpected letter in the mail. It was from Sarah's mother, a letter she had written in an attempt to ease the tension between us. In it, she expressed her understanding of why I had taken Michael, acknowledging the love and devotion I had shown him in the short time we had together. She admitted that while she may never forgive me for my actions, she couldn't deny the bond that had formed between Michael and me. She thanked me for taking care of him when she couldn't, for showing him love and compassion in a time of need. And she offered me the chance to visit Michael, to see him and spend time with him under her supervision. I was hesitant at first, unsure of how to navigate the complex emotions that swirled within me. But deep down, I knew that I needed closure, that I needed to see Michael one last time to truly move on from the pain of losing him. So I took her up on her offer, arranging a time to visit Michael at his new home. As I stood at the door, nerves and emotions running high, I couldn't help but feel a sense of peace wash over me. The moment I saw Michael's face, his eyes lighting up with recognition and love, I knew that everything would be okay. We spent the day together, playing and laughing like old times, the bond between us still strong despite the time and distance that had separated us. And as I said my goodbyes, tears streaming down my face, I finally found the closure I had been searching for. In the end, the love I had for Michael was stronger than any legal battle or moral dilemma. And while the wounds of our separation may never fully heal, I take comfort in knowing that he is happy and loved, no matter where life may take him. As I walk away from Sarah's mother's house, a sense of peace washes over me. I may have made mistakes along the way, but in the end, I know that my actions were driven by love and compassion. And while Sarah's mother may never forgive me for what I did, I can rest easy knowing that I did what I thought was best for Michael. In the end, both sides may hate each other for the choices that were made, but the love that once bound us together will never truly fade. And as I walk away, the memories of my time with Michael will live on in my heart forever, a bittersweet reminder of the price we pay for love.